What's going on, everybody? It's Cody Hoelscher with the Solomon Group at Coldwell Banker Action, coming to you guys today with an energetic and exciting 2023 market prediction video. In today's video, I want to go over my personal opinions as far as what you can expect as a buyer or seller in this market for 2023, as well as how it varies differently from 2022, 2021, etc., and what you can expect. So it's going to be a pretty short video. I'm just going to hit on 3 quick points here, kind of differentiating what you can expect. Number 1, continued low inventory. Guys, if you read the news, if you watch the news, there's a lot of false information going around about what's going on in the housing market. The key is to remember that every market is different. Our market is different from Florida, Texas, East Coast, West Coast, etc. So I'm going to tell you not what we're seeing in California, not what we're seeing in Texas. What are we seeing here in our local inventory? Because that's what matters for you as a buyer and a seller. And we're continuing to see low inventory. As of a couple weeks ago, I think we had around 70 available houses in our market right now. Typically, we see double that, triple that during the summer peak market. So there's a lot more available inventory then. But as a whole, we think that the general trend of low inventory is probably going to continue. Now, with that being said, it might be a little bit more, there might be a little bit more available inventory than last year. There might be a little bit less. We don't know for sure. But again, general trend is going to be continued low inventory. Number 2, interest rates. That's been the talk of the town this year, right? At the beginning of last year, we saw interest rates around 3.5% on a 30-year fixed mortgage. They got up around 7.25% at certain points. However, this year, I'm thinking that interest rates are going to stay right around 6%. They might bounce up or down, depending on the time of the year and buyer demand. But generally speaking, I think that's where you're going to find interest rates sit, which overall, it seems scary considering it's a lot higher than 3%, but really, it's probably a good, healthy number that should continue to balance out the market and make sure that we don't go into a seller frenzy like we did several years ago, where a lot of properties were having 7, 8, 9, 10 offers on them. So better for you as a buyer. Now, hitting on that point, it is still going to be a seller's market this year. We're not anticipating any huge shifts in the market that, it's going to make where a buyer can come in $20,000 below asking and, get a home. It's still going to be a seller's market. Most sellers are still getting good competitive offers on their home. Some homes are still getting 3 or 4 offers on them where it's a competitive situation. So don't expect the market to completely shift the other way. However, with that being said, it's not the seller frenzy that we saw last year and the year before that and the years prior to that. So if you are a buyer and you're looking at buying, expect that you still may have to be competitive when you're writing, but maybe not go as high or as crazy as you would have 2 or 3 years ago. So those are my 3 predictions for this year's market. If you guys have any questions, you want any insight on the market, feel free to personal message me, call me. I'd be glad to talk real estate with you, and have a great 2023.